Hi, I just wanted to do a video on our schedule used very loosely, just so you can see what I do with my toddler preschooler. So I've just jotted this down. When I get my planner, this is all going to go in my lovely new planner when I get it. So on a Monday in the morning, I reserve this for errands. Really, we do preschool play. We go to the shops. She goes to the fruit market with me. If we need to go to the post office, something like that, we tend to do that on a Monday. She gets to see how the world works, what mummy needs to do. So preschool play is free play as well. So I might structure something for her, but she might show no interest in it. So I tend to let her request. So if she requests doing her dry wipe books, I'll get them out, or if she just wants to sit and read a book, or if she just wants to play with her tea set, I tend to let her do that. For anywhere there's preschool play, free play, that's what I just tend to let her pick. In the afternoon, we haven't tried the homeschool co-op yet, but there is a homeschool co-op we haven't tried. I'm just waiting for her to be a little bit older, because I don't think she's going to get much out of them at the moment. So at the moment we're going to T of E, which is a mum and baby group in Welsh. Because we're learning Welsh. She goes to a Welsh nursery. So Tuesday I reserve for swimming. We haven't been going over the Christmas holidays or in the winter too much because she's had a bit of a cold and a cough, and I don't want to exacerbate it by getting her wet and cold by swimming. So we will start swimming again once she's feeling better, or her cough and cold disappears, or when it gets warmer. Depends what happens first. I also reserve this day for going to our museum, because sometimes I'm too tired to take her swimming, but she still needs to go somewhere. So the museum's free, and we just go and have a mooch around the museum, have lunch with Daddy, and then come home. So then the afternoon we just do preschool free play again. Wednesday morning I have to work, so she goes to nursery, and in the afternoon I let her free play. Sometimes we still have errands to run on a Wednesday, so it might just be drop some things to a charity shop. But I also, that's a reserved errand afternoon as well. Thursday we tend to go gymnastics, and then in the afternoon I try and either organise a play date or she gets to have free play. Friday I have to work in the morning again, so she goes to nursery, and in the afternoon, if I've organised a play date, we'll go on a play date. If not, I'm normally too tired to arrange anything. Then she gets free play, or it's our movie afternoon. So the TV goes on most days and she watches a programme or two, but Fridays is specifically for if we get home from nursery and I'm home from work and we're both tired and she won't nap. It's a case of, what would you like to watch, honey? And we'll put on something longer so we can both chill out, cuddle up and just rest. And then Saturday and Sunday are free play. These are family days, so sometimes we'll visit my parents, sometimes we'll go to the park together, sometimes the other grandparents. We always make a point every day of every day she goes out and gets fresh air for at least 20 minutes. So every day at some point we go out, whether it's for a walk, whether it's to the park. So if you notice, every day, although half the day is preschool play, free play, free play, free play, free play, we always go out. So T of E, swimming, gymnastics, nursery, and then we definitely get out at the weekend. It's one thing I like to do with her. I like to get her out and about, and in the summer it will be more and for longer, because the weather will be nicer and I won't have to bundle her up so much, because also with her cough at the moment, I don't want to keep her out in the cold too long. She's too little to understand to keep her gloves on, so her hands get freezing, and then she starts to cry because she doesn't know why her hands are hurting. So I hope this helps anyone who is wondering if they're doing enough with their toddler or preschooler. We do one thing a day, which I'm told is more than a lot of preschooler toddlers do. The only day that we've been tending to free play all day at the moment is a Tuesday, because we're not going swimming. but I try to make it more structured play for at least half the time on a Tuesday. And we still go out. Sometimes we just go to the shops, sometimes we go to the park. We still go out and get our fresh air in the morning. I think an important thing to understand about this is it's flexible. So if she's not feeling well enough for TAV or something, we can't go on a different day, but gymnastics is open every day, so we can move that to a different day. It's just at this age, because of how much they're going through and trying to connect and learning, we can spend an entire morning just trying to calm her down from a tantrum because she didn't know how to express herself or she got frustrated. And as we're trying to do the gentle attachment parent approach, it's a case of I sit on the floor with her and I let her cry and I let her kick and whatever, not me, but I let her thrash about and I just let her know I'm here when you want to calm down. And normally, but she just, all of a sudden, she'll just walk over and she'll throw her arms around me and that'll be it. She'll let me hold her and she'll realise she's calming down and then we can get on with our day. But how long that takes, it may mean we've missed TAV because she took an hour to calm down, or we missed gymnastics. So I think it's just important to realise whatever schedule you set up for your toddler preschooler, it needs to be flexible. So it's always nice to have a plan and an idea in mind, but just be prepared for it to not go quite as you intended. You may notice I have no soft plays on here. It's simply because I don't like the small ones. I really don't like the small soft plays. Rosie gets bored really, really quickly, and I'm not keen on them. So we tend to try and go to more structured places. Her gymnastics is essentially a soft play because they don't have to join in. There's a class going on, but if they want to run off and run down the bouncy floor or jump on the trampoline, they can do that instead of joining in with the class at the moment for the preschool class. So I hope this gives you an idea of kind of what we do in the week. I'm working on a video. I'm trying to work out how I put a few together to show you what we do for each of those sections on my board downstairs. So how she plays the numbers game, how she plays the letters game, just so if you need some ideas of what to do with your preschooler, perhaps you can take one of ours and do it with them. Ours are really cheap and free if you have flashcards, and if not, you can make your own flashcards. So I hope this helps someone, and thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon. Ta-ta!